What do you mean there's no models in this issue? Wait, it's just paint? Paint? How do? Chaingrave Games back again for another issue of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer. If I can get it on camera. Very shiny. I will need to sort out the lighting at some point. I'll try to do it for the next episode. I keep saying episode. The next issue. I might as well get all me fluffs out at way now, because this isn't going to be a very exciting issue. Look, we get some paint. We don't just get one paint. We get two paints, which is not three paints. Shall we just get this out of the way before I lose the will to live? I mean, if you don't have these paints, yes, it's a good kind of way to start, but if you do have the paints, then it's not. I mean, pretty much everyone's got a bad and black. You get a black paint, don't you? You get a black and a white paint to start with. I should probably check Corax White. Yeah. Anyway, so there's your base paint, your bad and black. And there is the first of your shade paints, your Agrax Earthshade, which is paint that's used quite a bit. You get it in a slightly bigger pot as well. This is a 18mm pot, 18mm. Usual paints come in 12, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 12mm they usually come in. So, for $8.99, are you getting a good deal? Oh my god, the bloody shade paint's trying to top itself already. Well, no, not really. You're not getting a good deal. You're paying $8.99 for these two paints. You can for $8.72 from Forbidden Planet. From Games Workshop, you're paying $2.75 for the Abaddon Black and $4.75 for the Agrax Earthshade. So you're paying £7.50. That's not to mention third parties, where you're actually paying $2.34 for the Abaddon Black and £4.03 for the Agrax Earthshade. So you're getting them for £6.37. Yep, I'll leave that with you. But again, it all rounds out with this subscription. So, what is in the magazine? Well, an extra little bit at the back, apparently. Well, Armies of Destruction. Okay. Well, seeing as though it's a paint issue, you'll be getting probably a little bit more lore than you would do usually. But you'll be getting quite a bit of paint as well, because you'll be using all these paints and all the models pretty much you've already got. Right, so War Clans. Cruel Boy's Claw. Rule of the Strong. Alright, the most common and flexible military formation in Cruel Boy society is known as the Claw, formed around 5 distinct elements, 1 leader figure and 4 mobs. It is based upon a taloned hand. After all, even the most dim-witted grot has at least 1 or 2 of these knocking around for a quick reference. The thumb, as the strongest digit and the mark of the cunning toolmaker, represents the Claw's boss or shaman. The largest and fightiest warriors in the Cruel Boy's Claw are honoured by being members of the jab finger. Next is the middle finger, the most raucous of their numbers. It is their job to rile up the War Clan's adversaries, fleeing insults and forcing them into making mistakes. The job of the trophy finger is showing off. Usually it features fierce war beasts tamed by the beast breakers. The light finger is in charge of nicking stuff and is usually comprised of hobgrots or younger orcs. Cruel Boy's War Clan. Right, Killer Boss, overall command. Bad Stabbers, Killer Boss, Swamp Caller Shamans, Merc Knobs, Gut Rippers, Git Snatchers. Oh, these are all the different tribes. Right, Bad Stabbers tribe, you get a Killer Boss, a Swamp Caller Shaman, Merc Knobs and Gut Rippers. Git Snatchers tribe, you get Swamp Boss, Snatcher Boss, and Marsh Crawler Slogoff. A Beast Breakers tribe, you get a Breaker Boss. Death Spikers tribe, you get Beast Skewer Killbow and Man Skewer Bolt Boys. Auxiliaries are your Hobgrots, your Grots, other hangers on, and Chattel. Ah, this is what I was talking about in the, what do you call it? The Man Skewer Bolt Boys. The big yellows are the ones the what you call it thing you want to use for them, if I'm not mistaken. Big yellows are loud, proud, and raucous. Their well-earned arrogance comes from their terrifying effectiveness of their missile weapons, which are better than any other war clans. Yeah, there you go. Skullbugs, unsettling obsession with insects, and then the grinning blades. The Age of Chaos. In the Age of Chaos, the glories of the Age of Myth were consumed in a storm of fire, blood, and corruption. Only Azir, Sigmar's realm, was spared the terrible wrath of the Chaos Gods. Fair enough. Corruption of the realms and dominion of chaos. Brilliant. So here we go. Base coating. How to paint. See, it's a bit late to do this now when we're 16 issues in. Oh well, but yeah, you'll be using your paint. It's just Okay. See, a little bit of a painting tutorial. Yeah, fair enough. And then you'll be getting your little kind of thing for using your Baden Black and your Agrax Earthshade. And it'll just go through using this for all the models you've got. So there's your Stormcast, shading your Stormcast. There you go. And then base coating your Cruel Boys, shading your Cruel Boys. And then your Cruel Boys gallery there. And then you'll get a thing about battle traits, okay. Stormcast, Sylvaneth, Caradran Overlords, Cruel Boys, Gloomspike Gits, and Iron Jaws. Right, okay. Okay, brilliant. You're getting some more of the rules for the specific leader units. And your little, there, Lord Imperatant and Griffhound, 5 Vindictors and 4 Praetors against a Swamp Caller Shaman and Potgrot, 10 Hobgrot Slitters, 10 Gut Rippers and 3 Man Skewer Bottle Boys. Right, brilliant. So, in the next issue, issue 18, you'll be getting the Cunning Crew. Very nice models, these, very nice. And then after that, you'll be getting Gardas Steel Soul. And that, to be fair, not all that big on the Stormcast, but that looks like a lovely model. Gardas Steel Soul. I do quite like that. Is that like a character model? It looks like it, at most, it'd be like on a 50mm base. Doesn't look like it'd be on a massive base, but I might have to look into that. But that's not all, apparently, because we've got a little bit of an insert here, if I can pick it up with my cack hands. Right. Armies of Destruction. So I think we've had Armies of Order before, haven't we? Oh, pardon me. So yeah, these are just going to be about the Armies of Destruction, which are the Ogor Moor tribes, the Orruk war clans, and the Gloomspike Gits. Yeah. Yeah. And apart from the Ogor Moor tribes and the Gloomspike Gates, the Orruk war clans have got three sub armies in there as well. You've got your Cruel Boys, your Iron Jaws, and your Bone Splitters. But yeah, that's the issue. That actually went longer than expected. I think I got a little bit carried away, especially to say it's a paint issue. which I usually try and keep quite, quick. But yeah, like and subscribe, comment in the comment section, let me know what you think. Much love, and I'll see you for the next issue.